Hey guys, today we have something really special in store for you. So, as you all know, we tried Marvel Mystery Oil to clean the gunk on intake valves on a direct injection engine, GDI. So, this time we're going to try something a little bit different. We'll be mixing the Marvel Mystery Oil with gasoline, and I'll tell you exactly how we're going to do this. So, as you can see, it says add 4 ounces to treat 10 gallons. So in this case, we're going to just add half an ounce per gallon. And I've got 2 gallons of fuel, so we'll need to add 1 ounce of Marvel Mystery Oil. This way we'll see if Marvel's formula really works just how they say it does. Now, we have our large sprayer that we'll add this formula to, and if your guy's engine is not direct injection, then you can just add it to your fuel as Marvel states to get these same results. Now, let's see what we have. Here we have our measurement for 1 ounce of Marvel Mystery Oil. These are definitely some of the worst intake valves that I've ever seen. There's definitely a lot of carbon buildup and gunk, and we'll jump right in and show you guys just how bad these valves are. Let's go ahead and finish adding our Marvel Mystery Oil. Now that we have our gas cap back on, we'll give it a good shake. That way the Marvel Mystery Oil mixes well with the gasoline. Now let's go ahead and add this to our sprayer. Go ahead, pump our sprayer up, get it ready to spray. I'm really excited to see just how well this stuff's going to work or isn't going to work. Who knows? Make sure you guys let me know what you think. Is this going to make a difference from before? Is this time actually going to help and make a big impact on the intake valves? And as you can see, we have something extra and surprise for you guys as always. So if you'll take a close look, here we have a temperature gauge, and it's run straight to the intake. This way we can monitor the temperature of the valves before and after. So we'll allow it to get up to operating temperatures. And as you can see on the other side, we have a sound decibel meter. So this way we can monitor the sound, any changes that are being made. Well, I'm excited to show you guys just how bad these valves really are. So now you'll know there's a large task ahead. So here we are at the first observable valve. Well, what do you think? Definitely a lot of carbon buildup for sure. Let's go ahead and move on to the second observable valve. Alright, here we are at the second observable valve. Guys, there's definitely a lot of carbon buildup on this valve as well. Well, let's move ahead to the next valve. Alright guys, here we are at the third observable valve. Well, do you think there's a chance? Can Marvel mixed with gasoline actually clean these valves? Well, I know I've always been told a lot of great things about Marvel Mystery Oil, and I've had some good experience with it myself. Alright guys, here we are at the fourth observable valve. Well, you can see there's definitely a lot of work. Let's move on to the test. Alright, you want to raise the RPM up to 2,000 to 2,500 RPMs. Definitely do not exceed 3,500 RPMs. Go ahead and remove the air intake box and the air filter. Remember, spray past the mass airflow sensor if you have a mass airflow sensor. Make sure you guys stick around to find out if this ends up being the most effective test yet. You're not going to believe it. Finally, we may have had some luck. As you can see, so far, we got a great spray pattern. Now, typically, I would insert this farther in, especially if there was a mass airflow, but I'm doing this for demonstration purposes so you guys can see it. Remember to spray in short bursts. Spray, wait a couple seconds, spray again. As you near the end, you can speed up the process. Guys, make sure to let me know what you'd like to see next. Remember, just drop a comment below, subscribe to the channel, tell me what you want to see, and we'll put it to the test to see what actually works. You guys definitely want to make sure that you don't drip this chemical anywhere, and always have a fire extinguisher handy. As I said before, I'm doing this for the purpose of demonstration where you guys can see it. Otherwise, make sure that you do not drip this chemical anywhere, especially on your paint. This sprays out a lot more cleaner than any typical spray can would. So you got to be very careful when using this, especially with gasoline. Use even more caution. But I recommend consulting an expert. Do not try this at home. Well, as you can see, the temperature beforehand is 120 degrees Fahrenheit. This is after using the sprayer. The temperature rose up to 124 degrees. That's only a few degree difference. And as you can see, the decimal meter, it's went up to about 100. So, minimal difference. I'm really excited for you guys to see this. This is something we've been waiting for a long time. So guys, have we gotten any exhaust smoke? Well, I've not seen any quite yet, but we're going to rev the engine up because we're almost out of the spray, and we'll find out. Well, once you're done with spraying the cleaner, go ahead and insert your air intake box back together. Next, guys, you want to raise your RPMs to about 3,000 to 3,500, and you want to rev these a couple of times. All right, once you've done that, let it drop back down to idle. Once it's dropped back down to idle, you'll allow it to idle for 1 moment. Then you'll cut the engine off, let it heat soak for 1 hour. Then we're going to come back and see just how well this is done. Oh wow, look at this. Let's go ahead, go inside this engine with this bore scope. You're going to be shocked at what you see. Make sure you stick around to see the special surprise I have in store for you at the end. Well, look at this first intake valve. Well, that's definitely a surprise in and of itself. Let's move on to the second observable valve. This is incredible. Here we are at the second observable valve. As you know, we've tested a lot of cleaners, but this one's left me shocked the most for sure. So make sure you guys let me know what you think, and let me know what we can try out next. But it's going to be a lot of driving before we can get enough gunk on these intake valves to test again. Wow, I'm definitely shocked. This engine might have some hope yet. Incredible, absolutely incredible. For the first time, I'm left very shocked. Let's move on to the fourth observable valve. Alright guys, here we are at the fourth observable valve, and I'm definitely glad you guys recommended this one. Happy New Year's. And thank you, as always, for watching Nate's Interactive Auto. Till next time, get ready to get wrenching for the next upcoming video.